Hello everybody and welcome back to our Borg Collective RimWorld series. My name is Optar International and this is episode 11. Thank you for tuning in, and in the last episode we had, what do we have up here? We had was it a poison? No, it was a psychic ship, wasn't it, with 1, 2 and I think there was a lancer there as well. We had this little structure which we're going to take down in this episode. One thing I've noticed is that they've not been harvesting these because I've clicked on the clicked off the allow plant cut instruction. Not a huge fan of this new 2-button system that they've got going on here, and some of them actually died in that attack as well. So I'm just going to change the zones a little bit. Lovely. Let me just double check that was all of it. There's another piece there. Okay. Go away. Fantastic. Now then. Next thing on the agenda, I was kind of racking my brains to figure out what I can actually do in this episode. And it occurred to me that this might have to be a bit of a transition episode. And what I mean by that is just sort of tying up some loose ends. So for example, this I noticed was not connected to this. I do also want that to go across there, and these bits can go up to there, just so that it all links up and can provide power to more areas. Another thing that we are going to definitely need is power out here. So I'm just going to kick up the speed a little bit while we're doing these bits, because they're not fantastically important, but they will need to be done eventually, so we may as well just crack on and do them. And these parts here, which is going to be up to here. This one here comes down to here. Okay, is that all of it? It appears to be. That will be in line with that, or in range of that, so that's fine. And if we, so if basically the reason for this is so that we can link this geothermal generator up to the rest of the power grid, and then we can get this on and start smelting all of these little bits here, for which I did already queue that up, which is great. We took a bit of a, well no, we actually didn't take too much of a beating, but Buffy here lost an arm and we have no means to replace it, unfortunately. I did that, good. And they've started on these ones and these ones here as well, so we'll just end up hauling all of that back in, which is lovely. And now I wanted to actually get this bit here started as well, but I want to go fairly slowly with it. Oh yes, we had an affair, didn't we? Funny. Let's start chopping all of this out, or digging all of this out rather, but I need to leave certain areas because we got all of that. Yeah, I need to kind of leave areas without any support, so that we don't have cave-ins, because that would be very bad. But I've decided to do it this way instead of doing it one piece at a time and then go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, trying to stay on top of it, because that is just a massive pain in the neck, and nobody wants to sit there and watch me do that. I would dare say nobody is particularly watching anyway, but who cares? Like I've said previously, I'm going to do this anyway. It's not really time sensitive for me. I'm going to be playing this game anyway, so I might as well record it while I'm at it, eh? And we are, where are we? Full? Yes, full. Autumn. Okay. Now we can get rid of that. And these bits have all been harvested. What we need is somebody who is capable of just doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is, hang on, let me figure it out. It's going to be, oh yes, I did want to update my clothing as we say that. I say update my clothing, it's not really updating it, it's more a case of making sure that we've got double of everything. So we need 10 more toques minus the 2 that we've got in here, so that'll be 8 toques. And I'm just going to pause it while I do that. 8 toques, and we need we've actually got 10 of those, so that's too many. No, it's not. We've got 10, we need 18, so we need 8 cowboy hats. Down here, 8 cowboy hats. We've got 3, so we would need 6 parkas, because they're already wearing them. Where's Parker? There we are. 3 parkas, all with cloth, yes, that's correct. And got 8 of those, so we need 1 pair of pants. 5 t-shirts. 1 pair of pants, 5 t-shirts. 1 pair of pants, and then, oh, 1 minute. What was that last one? Make t-shirt. Cloth. Make t-shirt, make pants. Was it 2 of them? Pants with just cloth, yep, that's fine. And then how many dusters? We need 9, 18. So we need 8 more dusters. Now I'm well aware that we do not have the cloth for that, or do we? We may well have enough cloth for that, but I'm going to get them so that they are doing them in the order in which we need them most. Toques, then parkas, then dusters and cowboy hats. I'll probably need parkas last, like that. Okay. Now, Samantha here is tasked with doing that, I believe. Yes, she is indeed, and she is a good level to do it. Go. We've got Rush here is doing that, that's fine. Everyone else should be either building or mining, which is exactly the case, except for Emma Lertro, who's going to be doing our hauling for us. Excellent. Now most of this mountainous area here is actually slate, so we're going to get more slate chunks, which can only benefit us as we're building our pretty much our entire base out of slate, and that just basically means that we're going to have more of it. Now as I said, this is going to be more of a transitional episode. I would imagine it's not going to be particularly entertaining, I wouldn't imagine, so feel free just to skip it, and if we do get any raids then you will miss them. I did also want to build some additional beds, well not additional beds but just better ones, because at the moment I think we've got, they're all good except for these 3 here, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. We need 7 new beds, and this isn't hugely important, the conduit out here. What is important though, Carl and Santos, is this piece here, if you wouldn't mind. Really? That's all you brought? What is the matter with you? Now you're just going to bring 2 pieces for that, aren't you? Very good. No, look, stop it. I want you to finish this. Don't just make 1 piece and run away, because now we're linked. We are indeed. And then Emelotro, what are you doing after that? I'm going to flick that on. Am I? No, I'm not. Not just yet. But we will get around to it. Better beds, yes, better beds. Where is my wood? My wood is there, but it's not very plentiful. So I'm just going to order a choppy chop on this bit. Just taking out the bits that are within our area here. Not that there seems to be an awful lot. Oh yeah, I've got some jade here, which is good. Winter has begun. Again, that is fine. That's fine. Actually, what I wanted to do with the... Now, human leather actually sells for a half decent price, doesn't it, as I recall? Market value $4.20, whereas just your bog standard guinea pig... Oh, that's actually more. No, I thought it was better to have human leather. Well, maybe it depends on the type of leather. Oh yeah, $1.90 compared to $4 is significantly better. Bearskin is that $3.40? Yeah, so human leather's a fair price. Let's find something that's not battered. There you go, that. Talking $4.20. Okay. Just curious. Lest we forget the predators on the map. We'll have that. Hair, which you wear all of it. Greedy. I mean, this structure here doesn't particularly matter, to be honest, if it's left out, because who knows, we might actually get another one land in the exact same spot. I highly doubt it, but see, now we're cracking on with the research. That is fantastic to know. Moisture pump, I want to get these in ASAP, and nitro, get back in there, thank you. I want to get those up and running ASAP. Oh, these are spoiling, aren't they? Just managed to catch them. Who is our best grower? It is Samantha, but I'm going to get Carl. Morning slate blocks to wall. Okay, I'm going to get Carl to come and do this now. That is not bad timing, if I'm being perfectly honest with you all. That's actually turned out very well, as it's literally in the process of dying off. So it just goes down 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, etc. And if you can get to it quickly enough, you'll get one final harvest, regardless of what the growth percentage is. You'll just be able to get one last harvest out of it, and that can't be all you can carry. It is topping up that. Okay, is somebody going to move this for me? Don't think you can. Okay, maybe those 4 can be for the axe. But yeah, that's the end of that one. And as they're dying off, I'm going to get rid of those. And there they go. Excellent, but we still got this one here, and I believe this one, yep, this one is still up here. Fantastic. And the thing that I've noticed as well is, even though it's the winter, where they look like this in the winter, you can still harvest even though you can't see a fruit on it, which is useful. It's good to know. Got another few pieces of jade left. What was I talking about previously? I just wanted to queue up a patch leather order to do forever with everything except for human leather. You can't make it out of human leather, can you? No, that's good. But I'm going to suspend that because I want to make as much as I need. And what I tend to do is when I build armchairs, I like them all to be the same colour. So I either build them out of cloth, devil strand, or patch leather. And the reason being, patch leather doesn't really... It is the worst leather for insulation properties, armour properties, etc. So I tend to use that for, instead of using it for clothing, I tend to use patch leather for armchairs, just basically so that they all look the same. Even though what you could do is have a little look over here, and you can see I've got X amount of human leather here, and I could just make them all out of human leather and they'd all be the same colour, of course. Now where is this? This infestation is over here. Okay. Now, I would like to treat this with the greatest of care. So Nitro, you can stay in there, even though you're actually probably my best shooter. You are my best shooter. I'm going to keep you in there. And who's the person with a knife? Does someone have a knife? Bradley. Yeah, I'm going to bring you as well. And we are going to queue up here. For this infestation. Now let's see how many come up. It looks like we're getting 3 tunnels coming through, which is interesting. And I'd like to know if they're going to immediately try to attack us. That would be good if they did. Doesn't look like they are though. No, they're definitely not. So let's go with plan B. Let's get everybody out here. Because what we need to do with these bugs is we need to take out the hives here. And get rid of all of these bugs. There's 9 of them. But we need to get rid of them ASAP. Preferably. Let's sort of tempt them over. If we see an opportunity. No, don't hide. Come and play. Could you not? That is going to make the whole thing collapse. You fool. Now I don't want to go this side because then they're going to cut me off, aren't they? Well, yeah, let's go and have a look and see if we can get a better view. Nope. Come on. Take the bait. Yes, here we go. It looks like they are coming after us. Let's go. That is battle music, which signifies only the one thing. Ugh, they're going to catch me. Yes, they are. How fast are these things? I forgot, of course, Buffy has only the 1 arm and a peg leg. 3.6 and 3.68, so we are slightly faster. Let's just run up here. Where are the rest of them gone? Well, they will show up on the wildlife tab now, which is useful. Right. They've decided to turn around. And this is all very good shooting practice, which we desperately need, quite frankly. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, it looks like we've got some takers. Lovely. That's 3 of them. That is 4. Oh, Buffy. Are you joking? Now then, I want Buffy to be at the back, please. And Bradders, if you can come there. Lovely. Rather badly handled, but they are all chasing me now, which is good. Just gets them away from this hive. And how long do we have until they respawn? 6.3, 4.7 and 6.2. Oh. This one got a little bit too close. Bradley, did that hurt? Yeah, a little bit. Right on his head. But it's fine. Lovely. That's all you had. And is that all of them down? We've got just the one. Another one here. Which is... effed. For want of a better word. Okay. Let's carry on then. I do want these corpses, so we are going to allow them. And allow that. And I would like to... what can I do, in fact, with these? We got a few days. Shall I leave them or should I take them down? I think I'm going to take them down because we're going to be mining in this area, aren't we? So let's get... who is rubbish at shooting? We've got 4, we've got 0, we've got 3. Carl, you can come with me. Buffy is particularly useless. She got shot though. So let's get you back patched up, and then if there are any left you can come out and help. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, and you're fine. So at the moment Carl's going down there on his own, which is fine. Let's put you there, and you can shoot. Can't see it yet. And the rest is up to... wow, you are bad. Could you just, like, focus on one for now? And this one, then this one. And I would like for Centaurs, you do not need to do that, so drop that there. Bradley, get up and eat it, and then you can come and tend to Buffy. Emulatro, you can carry on doing your job. And then I'm going to keep an eye on Buffy, because once she's ready, she can join in the fight. I say the fight, it's not really a fight, it's just come down here for where Carl is. You can stand here, and then yes, I'll tell you what to do. Meteorite of limestone, which has landed nowhere close. Okay, there was no need for you to bother with that. I do want this though, so let's get... I can't haul it. Good God. Maybe shove it in there. It's animal products, isn't it? Insect jelly, lovely. Carl, carry as much of that as you can. You can only carry 75, but that's good. And Trophim, you can carry the other 75. Good lad. Just leaving these areas here for the time being, purely because all of this overhead mounting is going to be within the ship. I know that seems a bit daring, shall we say, considering what's just happened there. But we actually want that, and I will show you exactly why. And the long and short of it is that I need to allow for insects in here, do I not? Yes. The long and short of it is that we will put that there. Thank you. Put those in there. The long and short of it is the exact same reason that we've been keeping the human meat. The insect meat itself is going to be used in the future. So it's almost like we're going to have we'll have almost like an insect farm down here, and I will work that in eventually. But as things stand, we do have a use for them, but it is a future use. Excuse my hiccup. Was there anything else that I was looking to do? I did write a little list out. Obviously, I love a list. Maybe better beds, but we wanted more. Yeah, we ideally wanted way more than that. So what I can start doing in order to increase our... Well, no, we'll finish off the wiring around here first, the conduit, and then I will roof up these completed ones, and then that will act for them to cut down the trees below it, and we'll get a load more wood as a result. But in the meantime, nothing doing. Who was my hauler? Oh, you are actually doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's good. And I'm just going to keep an eye on these guys so they don't get themselves hurt. Ooh, lovely. Just going to cancel that, and I'm going to cancel this piece here. I think we can actually probably just go ahead and take that. Also going to cancel that piece there, as the stupid insects got rid of my holding part, my support piece. Can you two please stop doing that and just haul an entire armful, please? Now, Emelertro should have been doing... Oh, everyone's gone to bed. Should have been hauling these insects in first, because they are the priority, as they are dead bodies. But the fact that they're outside and frozen means that only this will deteriorate, instead of them just rotting away into a rotted corpse. Snowman. Pretty terrible snowman, if you ask me. Why is that 91%? Whatever. Oh, they have been eating the insect jelly, which is disgusting, if you ask me, but I am not a RimWorld. Oh, you're in fact doing it as we speak. So what is the benefit of this? Does it give them joy or something? Or not joy, rather recreation. Yes, it does. It does give them recreation. Talking of simpler times there, joy. But, hey ho. Made that easier to obtain. Power conduit and power conduit, they are still working away at that, which is absolutely fine. Might take a little bit longer than the intended amount of time. You're refueling a passive cooler. Why don't you use the wood that's in storage, and then you can pick up a whole handful, can't you? But no. Emelertro, in fact, what I'm going to do is get you to pull that back. I don't think I actually need that one in there. No, I don't actually think I need that one in there. So we're going to let that run its course. We do, however, need one in there. But that is currently switched off. Is anyone in here? No. And no. Okay. Moisture pump. Fantastic. Let's go with gunsmithing so that we can get gun turrets ASAP. And Nitro, if you could get back onto that for me. I also want to put these, it's hard to see without, rather with the snow on the ground. That goes there, that goes there, and then one goes where that is. Lovely. And that was how many? 4. 4 components? Yes, 4 components. Let's get Carl. You're playing poker. You're cutting an oak tree. Eek. Alright, let's get you to work on that, and let's get Carl to work on that. And then Santos, you can work on that afterwards as well. Because I want them up ASAP so that we can start demoisturising this zone. And I would also need... This should still be able to connect to that. Yes, it does. Which is lovely. Have an eclipse, which does not affect me even a little bit. Holding still to power conduit. Are you still doing this? You are. Can you then do this one? Lovely. That one is on, and we are going to start drying out this area, which is lovely. Now we can go ahead and remove the roof on this for tomorrow, or from tomorrow rather. And some of these, well, these darker bits here are in fact overhead mounting, but like I said previously, I'm not looking to cover this up. I will cross that bridge when we get there. It's one of those things where I have a plan in my mind to use the bugs that will inevitably spawn from underneath it. It's just a question of how to utilize that, because the symmetry that you see here already is not going to be consistent throughout the Borg cube. It's going to be different, and the main reason for that is the positioning of these steam geysers, because you can't tell the game where to put them. They spawn in areas. That was another reason why I chose this map, was because of where the steam geysers were, because I believe at the beginning of this entire playthrough I explained that I wanted no deep water within the areas that we're looking to build, and I did find more than one map where that was the case. The problem was they either only had 5 steam geysers, or they had 4, or they had 6, but one of them was here, and I mean, well, it wouldn't have been there because you can't build there, but it was outside of where we want to actually build, and that's not what I wanted. Whereas this map in particular had 6 for a start, and all 6 were within the confines of the area that we're going to be wanting to build in, and that was basically the reason that I chose this map. Trophim is steaming ahead. Can I actually get you to swap over for me? Oh. Why can't I do that? Oh, because she's clicking as we speak. And then Trophim, if you could do that one afterwards. Fantastic, you already did it. Now, has Emma Lertro done that? You have indeed. Fantastic. Visitors. Klingon Empire, they seem to like us. Have some items to trade as well. Now we're steaming ahead with this I actually want to get that, don't I? Gunsmith. No, I actually want to get gun turrets ASAP, so there's no point in me. I know that it will, by getting the multi-analyzer, it speeds up how fast you actually research other things, but because these are such low numbers, 500 and 500, whereas that's 4,000 research points, I'm just going to do these to get to gun turrets, and then go up to multi-analyzer straight away. So we'll get you back in there, Nitro, thank you. Yeah, the Klingons seem to like the Borg in this rendition of Star Trek, which is mildly amusing. Is that all we've got for sandstone? Because I'm going to need more of that. How much more? I do not know, but if we queue up 10, that might be enough. Of course, you can tell by the inflection in my voice that I am guessing. However, I am going to start mapping it out. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have plenty of that, that's for sure. Well, thanks for coming. And the reason I've done 2 here is so that you can have a turret in the front, and then you can actually get a person standing in behind. And any raiders should target the turret first because it's at the front. That is the theory. And I'm going to need some of this. Go up to halfway. And we're going to do that one and that one. For some dead power. Dead power, dead power. Up to halfway. Yeah, we'll go up to that because it's already... I want to ensure that that is constantly on, so I'll put that under there for now. Can always change it afterwards. And if you wouldn't mind doing me some more unroofings. Well, this technique seems to have worked, and then later on all we can do is well, that one can go because there's no roof over it. That one could go, that one could go, that one could probably go, that one. And that one can go. That one can go. We'll leave those ones there. And the rest should be absolutely fine. Don't you dare do what I think you've just done and leave that for Santos. Thank you. Okay, we managed to take down one of these mountains. And like I said, I can't even remember what I've said now. I intend on taking down all of these mountains, because what is the point in them being there? You may as well take them down and use the resources, and we need the space. Speaking of space, 8 dusters, 3 parkers left, and then we've doubled up all of our uniform, and we've got blowback operation. Gun turrets are next. Nitro, get your ass back in there. That has yet to run out. There's no point in me taking that apart because it yields no resources. How many more have we got? 4. That's okay. Is it because... No, it is in home zone. I thought that might have not been in the home zone, and that's why it is a little bit damaged. This is a load of bug slime. Cargo pods of... How generous. Plasteel from the sky. Oh yeah. There are some things that I just can't say no to, you know. Alright. You're just going to walk down here and make that one piece, are you? Thanks. We are 128 and we've got how many? 12. Is it times 5? Let's see if I can do that. 60, isn't it? Yeah, we could probably stop on that. If you don't mind. Well, they are eating this insect jelly, which is good. Gets rid of it. And they don't get debuff from it, which you'd kind of expect that they would do. Because it's like, well, it's self-explanatory. It's the jelly of an insect. It's just a teensy bit odd, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? Let's go through this mountain as well, shall we? Next off the stockpile. Yeah, I'll just leave you to it. And then we can. So I just wanted to double check the roof area over here. Yes, it is fine. And any roof area here. Let's go with, before they start, well, I could probably let them start, to be honest. There. Another one maybe here. There. Maybe one through the middle. Just want to leave some supporting areas here so that we, I want to mine that bit because chances are that's going to be steel. And then maybe that bit, that bit, that bit. Then chances are that's steel, and normally where there's steel, ooh, we've got some more overhead there. Okay. But the supporting struts should be fine. Santos got food poisoning. Dangerous food type? What were you eating? Dangerous food type? Well, you're not going to tell me what the food type was. I reckon it was that. Stop eating insect jelly then. It's bad for you, clearly. Might make you feel good. Lord knows how. Oh, can you actually just do that now for me while you're here? Cheers. Okay. Working our way through these. Yes, I forgot to do that. That can go away. I haven't had any raiders for a little while, he says, awaiting the next raid. And we're looking okay for meat. Maybe I could get rid of these simple meals in the coming days, please. We're almost done on gun turrets, which is simply wonderful. They appear to have almost finished the areas around here. Compounds died. I'm not really bothered by these things dying. Who's on a major break? Santos. Is that because you are food poisoning? You're being an idiot, is what you're doing. Yeah, we are very close to getting that. So Nitro, if you wouldn't mind there, sir. Just finishing that off. Lovely. Jubbly. We're going to jump straight into multi-analyzer now, I think. Just going to double check that there's nothing else here that I wanted. More importantly, no. Fantastic. Yeah. Get back in there, and we can. I don't have enough steel, do I? 108. We're about to, from this area here, but for the time being, I'm just going to queue them up, and we're just going to use steel ones for the time being, only because I know plasteel ones are hardier, etc., etc. But we don't have plasteel. I mean, we don't even have steel, so that's not really a valid reason, is it? But yeah, just to touch the base for you all. We're not actually hauling granite and sandstone just yet, are we? No. So they can all stay under there. If anyone wants to come out and mine today, that would be wonderful. Oh, wonderful winter's day, huh? Fog, snow on the ground, 4 degrees. I mean, I'm ginger, so for me the winter is fantastic. I'm not a massive fan of summer, for obvious reasons. I hope they're obvious, otherwise, you know, bit of a moo point. But yeah, the winter's ideal for me. So this sort of scenario with fog with snow on the ground, and you've got 1 degree of heat. It's perfect for gingers like me. Anywho, no, we have a siege from the Herosian hunting parties. Well, who have we got here? You're coming down this way. Have we got any shadows? We have no shadows yet. Oh, yes we do. That's where they're landing. Okay, over here. You can see in the bottom left it says drop pod incoming. So let's have, who are my long shooters? Samantha. Apparently it's Carl. Santos. Trophim, you can come as well for backup. And Nitro, you can come as well. Let's get you guys down here to aggravate. And everybody else in the house. Or in the home zone, rather. What we're going to do, we're just going to aggravate them so they come running at us. That's the plan here anyway. But, yeah, well, we shall see, won't we? And what else do we have to do in the meantime? Because I need them to get their supply drop first. Or rather, I want them to get their supply drop first. Because that means we get more shit. Anyway, how many of them are there? We've got... oh, excuse me. There are 8 of them in this. And you've got 1 LMG, 3 shotguns, which is a bit of a pain, and a couple of revolvers. So let's get you in there. Trophim. I'm going to wait until we've got an actual long-range weapon out here. Preferably Nitro. And not you, I want you guys to come down here. They've got their barriers there. But should be fine. Let's move in a little bit closer behind these trees here. The fog doesn't really help, to be perfectly honest with you. Ooh. Go you, Carl. Go you. Where is Santos? Oh, he's on. Oh, he's got food poisoning, hasn't he? Damn. Trophim, come down here with them, please. There's Santos. Bradley is idle. Why are you idle, sir? Is there nothing for you to do around the base? Clearly not. Well, what I could get you to do, you're terrible at it, is, oh, look at that. Carry on researching, guys. How fortuitous. Anyway. Right, let's do this before they get this up and running, please. If you don't mind, guys. They are now assaulting the colony, which is perfect. Run, run, run! Now, what loot have we got here? Quite a bit of stuff. How many component? 3. Shells there as well, some meals, some steel, and 3, in fact, barrels, which is lovely. And this is what I meant with regard to the little area. Trophim, you can go in there. The rest of you's kids. Can go in there. Well, in fact, you can go all the way up to the front. Go on in. If you could follow the correct path, that would be excellent. Are you trying to attack one of them? No. Well, that's slightly unfortunate, isn't it? Don't attack that. Can we actually see them? Oh, you will literally get the end of it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That should send them on their way. Okay. Where did that other person go? Who was out here? Chackle. Not interested in you particularly. And let's have a look at these two here. You've been stabbed. And trigger happy and lazy. I could maybe have this person. Crafter, art, intellectual, and then this guy, plants, iron-willed, industrious, 43. I don't really want to increase my population at the moment, so sorry chaps and chapettes. I do, however, want to go and kill these guys. And you are running this way, fantastic. I want all of that. I want to deconstruct that and that. And I want all of that. Lovely. And I want to forbid the traps. Oh. Strip you and strip you. I'm going to get Emeletro. Once you've done that, to come out here and do just that. And then we've got more dead people to mince up. Can you see them? Just. Let's get Trophim to go out there, because these guys have slightly longer range. Right, Samantha's now out of range, so I'm going to choke up on you, choke up on you, choke up on you, and choke up on you. Just adding a little bit of extra shooting practice for my guys. Just keep an eye on Samantha, who can now no longer see you. You're not going to be able to see her now, are you? Ah, gotcha. Oh, wrong button. Lovely. Nitro got a little killing boost as well. Excellent. Now, to avoid them going for these and leaving all of that crap outside, I'm going to just simply cancel these slate chunk haul orders, and they should go and deal with the stock first. Emelertro has now stripped these two, who should be succumbing from hypothermia fairly soon. Gear is down to 16 degrees. Yeah, he should be getting hypothermia. I don't think I have an interest in saving these. I really don't. Nah. Screw 'em. Oh, yeah, Emelertro's on it. And I think we are okay for mood. Recreation starved. Deprived. But other than that, I think we are okay. You need to come back off of that, don't you? Nope. Not interested at the moment. Thank you. Didn't you want to get the rest of it, or? Alright, fine, be that way. Well, rather easy raid to deal with. What on earth do you think you're doing there? Can you haul both of those? Thank you. No, in fact, what I would like you to do is haul in this, and what I would like you to do is haul in some of these. Yeah, just carry on with that. Neither of them can haul, which is a little bit frustrating. Looks like it has reached 5 degrees again, and we are getting some grass regrowth. Still nothing from my 2 grizzlies, not mine of course. Nope. I'll take those. In fact, what I'm actually going to get you to do is deconstruct these, and then... oh. Why are you resting? It's very, very odd. Consuming... you can't actually haul. Alright, Trophim, you appear to have done the correct thing. Well done. You passed. Thanks. Just gonna warm up part of the surrounding area. But, I mean, it can't actually touch me, because I've got sandstone and slate walls surrounding me. Well, I said that this would be a transition episode, and I don't think I have lied. I think that's exactly what it's been. Do we have any better weapons in here? No, they only had shotguns really, didn't they? But if we could actually haul some of this junk, that would be great. Emelertro's moving all of this. Not sure whether or not to get everyone to... yeah, I could probably do that. The problem is, Samantha's required. It's just going to be you... you're already doing what you're meant to be. Trophim, you can do it as well. And I want... oh, Santos to do it. Buffy, no. Okay, so we'll just get those three just to go a little bit mental. Building power conduit. If you could... Hauling human lever to stockpile. Okay, if we could just do the hauling for the end of this episode, that would be great. Now we're looking over here. Slow progress. And we are on triple speed, as we have been for most of the episode. But it doesn't seem to be making too much of a difference. I did just want to disallow those drugs. Now that they've hauled them in. And it looks like we may well have too much crap. So, let's get Samantha here. Oh. What? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway because it's... Yep, looks like we're out of space. But anyway, I wanted to put one of these in. Probably there. And that will go there. And that, I believe, brings us nicely to the end of our episode. So apologies for the pace of this one. I mean, the pace itself was fast, of course. It was on the 3 speed for pretty much the entire episode, except for when we had the raid. I say raid, it was a siege. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you did skip, then I don't particularly blame you. And there is another raid, so I'm going to call that a day. Thank you for watching, and take care.